Hi, everybody. Tony here with Shinsho Yoga. And today, I'm just going to talk. So if I got you with whatever I use as a title on this, if it's clickbaity or not, because I've been thinking about how I'm going to present this, and you were like, ooh, what are we going to show us today? And then you just heard, I'm just going to talk, and you went, sorry. But I want to do just a little bit of a Dharma talk around the idea of why yoga is considered magical, but it's not magic, right? And that goes into the quote that you saw as you came in saying, from Hippocrates, saying, before you offer a man healing, ask him if he's willing to change the behavior that made him sick. Yoga is a magical practice, right? What is being offered in the medicine of yoga can change your life. Absolutely. Changed my whole entire life. Everything. Right? But it's not a wand. It's not a yogic wand that you wave. You don't come into the practice and do a yoga class and all of a sudden you're better. Whatever problems you have in your life, whatever issues have come up in your life, didn't come up overnight. As much as you may want to feel they have, they didn't. They've been coming a long time through however you lead your lifestyle. And this goes for me too. So I'm not just pointing at the camera and whoever's watching here and saying, same's here for me. So when they become a problem, when they surface, the roots are already deep. So when you come to a practice like yoga and want to say, well, I need something, I'm inflexible, right, to make that change. If you don't change your lifestyle, the magic of yoga is not going to work. It's not. Whatever mindset that got you into the problem has to be changed to get you out of the problem. You can't solve a problem with the same mindset that got you into it. You have to change. And that is what I really want to talk about is the lifestyle change that we all need to make when we embrace this practice. I began doing yoga now 7 years, teaching for 4 years. Lifelong martial artist. I'm a Zen Buddhist. I'm vegan, the whole 9 yards. I dove in. But I was doing a lot of this before I got into yoga. Yoga was the culmination of all these other things I was doing. Right? Our Western lifestyle, right? If you're watching this and you're from, the Western, from Americas and areas, and even a European lifestyle to an extent too, doesn't lend to a healthy life. Western lifestyles, we often chase money. We find, and in our world, we have a lot of people. We think fame is important. We think status is important. We think having a good job title and nice home and nice fancy cars. I know that may sound like a cliche, but that's what's often chased in our country. It's unhealthy. Plain and simple. It's unhealthy. This is where I was there. I did the same thing. I thought about I needed to have all of these things. I had to have that title, that job, the whole 9 yards. And it led me to a very unhealthy place because remember, everything is connected, right? What happens here goes throughout the body. This controls a lot. Right? So if our mind isn't healthy, the body isn't healthy. If we're busy worrying about how much money we're making or our status symbols or what we're going to do this weekend instead of how much love we have and how much love we're giving and how we're helping others and how we're making the world a better place, sorry if I got preachy there, it's going to affect us. And when we go into that type of life, eventually it catches up with us. That lifestyle also tends to eating poorly and working long hours and spending time going out and drinking and eating the foods that maybe we shouldn't eat instead of doing the things that are right for our bodies. So it all compounds. And at some point, it catches up with you. And then people start to look for answers. But they don't want to make changes to their life. Yoga is not an aspirin, right? You just, okay, I got a headache, I take my aspirin, my Tylenol, my Advil, whatever it is, to get the headache to go away. Right? All it does is suppress a symptom. It doesn't cure the problem with the headache. That's what holistic medicine, the idea behind homeopathy is to cure the problem, right? And in our world, we look to just gloss it over, give it a whitewash, right? Most medicine that you take, right, is just going to alleviate a symptom. It's not going to cure you because it can't. It just suppresses a symptom so you don't feel bad anymore. But your body is still sick. If you are unwilling to change the lifestyle that got you to where you are, there's nothing that anyone can do to make a difference. You have the ability to make the difference. You have the ability to heal your life, but you have to choose to do that. And and I'm not saying it's easy. I've been going through this process a long time now, and it's very challenging, right, to make the changes in the lifestyle, right, to live that healthy life. And it's not something I'm saying that, at the end of this video, if this spoke to you, if you've made it this far, that you just shut the computer off and you go, okay, I'm doing it. It's something you do incrementally. It's something you begin, and every day you do a little bit, a little bit, a little bit more, a little bit more. That's how it stays. But practices such as yoga are not going to work if you don't change your lifestyle. The magic of yoga, the magical practice as it is, won't work if you're fighting against it. And when you're fighting against it, again, it's not changing of the lifestyle. Right? You have to change your lifestyle. You have to lead a healthy life in order for these practices to be able to do what they're supposed to do. Right? Reason I bring this up is I often have students private students that'll come to me, and a lot of them are very similar stories, right? That they have issues in certain ways in their life that someone told them to do yoga. But they are not in a place that they want to make any changes in their life. So there's very little I can do to help them. You have to be willing to make the changes in your life. And that's very scary, and often very fearful to make that happen. But the practices won't work if you don't. If you want the magic of yoga to work, you need to change your lifestyle. If you want to heal and be healthy, you have to change your lifestyle. Right? I'm not telling you to quit yoga if you haven't changed your lifestyle in any way, shape, or form. But if you're struggling with it, you're going to have to look at that and make changes. Don't fear the change. You've already taken the first step in coming into this practice. You want to know this practice. Trust the path. Follow it. I have to do that every day. Trust me, there's plenty of times when I get, what am I supposed to do now? Because I'm trying to think it out. Trust the path. Just walk it. You've already taken the first steps. Learn to make those lifestyle changes you need to get yourself healthy. So, that's all. Just wanted to share that. It's been on my mind. And next week, some pose I'll have for us to work on. So if you need to share any thoughts, feel free to do so in the comments. Otherwise, thanks again for watching. Namaste.